All right, guys, here we go. Welcome in. We're live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And Astros going for lucky number 7 wins in a row. Riding a hot winning streak this week. They're playing the second of 3 games against the Oakland A's. A little bit of weather they're dealing with tonight, but we're able to get this one in a little bit earlier than expected. Try to get ahead of the nasty weather that's coming. Best mustache in baseball, Daniel Mengden getting the start for the A's. His 15th start, 8-5 record. ERA over 4, a little high for him. He's more effective than that ERA will tell you. But look at that mustache, just the best. Absolute solid job there with the facial hair. George Springer leads it off for the Astros tonight.
Leading off tonight for Houston.
Rain coming down currently, but we've looked at the radar. It should clear out before this one's done. Grounds crew took the tarp off just before we got started here, and this one is underway. That's taken high for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Oakland A's in first place in the American League West. Astros can gain another game on them as they did in the previous game. That was an exciting one. Hopefully you guys were able to see a lot of that one.
1-1.
That's a fastball out of the zone. 1-1 now. We'll be looking at for the Texas Rangers score there at the bottom as this one goes along. Astros in third, looking up at Texas. And first place, Oakland. Springer hits one deep. Right fielder gives chase. He's going to catch it. Springer gives that one a long ride, but it is caught for out number 1 as we take a look at the starting lineups for the Astros tonight. It's going to look pretty familiar, with the exception of Kyle Tucker. This normally would be a Josh Reddick start. Of course, he came over from Oakland to the Astros. He has a lot of success here, but hard to take Kyle Tucker out of the lineup after he's been hitting the ball really well lately. Jose Altuve on now bat with 1 out and nobody on. He's late on the fastball, 0-1. The delivery. Hit pretty well. Another deep shot here for out number 2. Going to be caught just shy of the warning track there in left field. 2 gone. Very loud outs there for the Astros. Hitting the ball really well so far in this one. Yordan Alvarez will now bat. He'd like to see that average a little higher, but those RBI and home run totals are salty. We love them. And you'll notice some more graphics we're giving you there at the bottom of the screen as new batters come up, the launch angles and different things. So our graphics department doing a great job there in the production truck. If you're joining us tonight or you're watching this later and you've never seen what's going on here, this is the 2020 Quaranseason. The Astros playing the 2020 season here as close to the scheduled dates as possible. Just a 40-year-old that missed the Astros, so thought we'd play some games. Man, the thunder rolling there. Lord Hahn swings right through the cut fastball. He's ahead of that one. The 1-2 pitch to Alvarez. Stays alive, fouling that low fastball away. 1-2 now. Goes after one, and it's going to be hit kind of through the shift, but almost a bad throw. That's going to be a 6-3. We had everybody shifted over there. Shortstop ranging over to get that one. We are through a half inning here in Oakland. No score yet. A's coming up to bat for the first time. And they'll do so trying to get hits against Mr. Josh Big Flames James. Josh James, by the way, he is probably a lock for the All-Star game. 7-3 record, low ERA, 135 strikeouts over 90 innings. Just had a dazzling year. The Astros like their chances tonight. His first pitch is going to be cut. The batter did get around on that, says the home plate umpire. So the 0-1 swung through the changeup there. 0-2 quickly to the A's leadoff man Ramon Laureano. The payoff pitch. Fouled away. 96 on the gun from James early in this one. The 0-2 pitch again. Freezes him with the changeup. Obviously fooled him, looking for something maybe over the outside corner. Just a changeup right over the heart of the plate, low part of the zone. Freezes him for out number 1 on a backward stoink out for Josh James. Former Astros great Tony Kemp batting in the 2-hole today. He's been batting in the 9-hole a lot for Oakland this season. Putting him up at the top of the lineup, hopefully trying to get him some more at-bats per game. Get those wheels on the base pass. Astros trying to prevent that, and they do with another strikeout back-to-back on 98 gas from Josh James.
Batting third.
2 gone quickly via the strikeout here in the first for Josh James. Marcus Semien, second in the All-Star voting at shortstop. Brings a 286 average in. Stubbs calling for that high strike again. Josh James is gonna say okie dokie. 97 on the gun. The 0-2 pitch. Oh, Josh James able to strike out the side here in the first. So filthy stuff early from Mr. James. We're through 1. There are no hits, no score, no errors. All goose eggs on the scoreboard here in Oakland. We'll be right back with the top of the second. Rain still coming down here in Oakland. Michael Brantley going to lead it off for the Astros, top of the second.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
So the A's electing to play him straight up. A lot of teams going with the shift. And he's out in front of that slider. I'm digging the graphics. Hopefully you viewers at home are. You see there after the pitch. Get a lot more information there on the bottom left corner. Only stays there for a second. Enjoy that. Early on the cut fastball. That was grooved. Brantley can turn on those, but it's now 0-2 and he's got to protect. Fastball outside, 1-2. There's that beautiful mustache of Mangman's. You know, part of the Astros' success on this 6-game winning streak they're in the middle of has been their discipline at the plate, which means Brantley will probably swing it. But the 1-2 pitch. There we go. Thanks for making me look smart, Michael Brantley. 2-2 now. Astros waiting for good pitches to hit, and it's equaled more hits. More hits with guys on base, too. That's been a big part of this one. Having base runners and moving them around. Full count now. Brantley leading off the second for the Astros. The payoff pitch. Stays alive. Swings at one right on the edge of the zone. No, that was probably going to be low. 3-2. We'll do it again. Brantley goes after a pitch that probably was going to be ball 4, but he wants credit for a hit, so he just reaches out and gets that one for a leadoff single here in the second inning. Leadoff single. Getting high fives from everybody in the broadcast booth tonight. Again, we're broadcasting from Broken Bow, Oklahoma. On vacation until tomorrow. Tomorrow night's game we broadcast from Deer Park, Texas. Alex Bregman brings in a hitting streak. Hoping to continue that. More importantly, get some runs on the board early here. First pitch to Alex. Inside corner, strike number 1. Bregman with some decent success in his career against Mangum. 429 average and 14 plate appearances. The 0-1. Low and outside. Count evens 1-1. The Astros aren't swinging at everything. It's a whole different team. The 1-1 pitch. Fastball in the outside corner swung through there by Alex Bregman. It's going to be 1-2 now. Brantley still on first, looking to move him around here. The 1-2 pitch to Bregman. Good pitch to hit. He's out in front of the slider. Poole's in there with the off-speed stuff, and that'll be Mengen's first strikeout of the game.
Batting fifth.
So now there's one gone, runner on, Yuli. He missed the last game here against Oakland. They walk Bregman to load the bases, and Yuli Gurriel with a grand slam stoink job. But in this one, he's going to hit it hard to Kemp, and they go 4-6-3 for the inning double play. So we're through 1.5. Astros do get one hit. They don't leave a man thanks to the double play. It's still scoreless here at Oakland. Matt Olson going to lead it off for the A's here in the second. Josh James struck out the side in the first. And he gets a swinging strike for strike number 1. The 0-1.
Ball 1.
Taken high, 1-1.
Ball 1 strike.
Slider
I got
is
2-1 the count.
not offered at. 2-1 now to Olson. He's leading off the second here for the first place Oakland A's. Hits one hard. That's going to be their first hit of the ball game. Leadoff single for the A's off the bat of Matt Olson.
Batting fifth. The right fielder.
Kanaa brings an 8-game hitting streak, hitting right at 300. James hoping to induce a ground ball, or at the very least have a quiet out. A strikeout would be great. Springer with a long way to go. He gets there plenty of time though. Squeezes it for out number 1. Look at how the Astros are defending them tonight. Kyle Tucker over there in right field. Brantley in left. Springer, as you just saw, in center. And then the usual suspects around the infield. Garrett Stubbs behind the plate tonight. Astros last in the American League in fielding percentage. Probably a lot to do with the 40-year-old who hadn't played a video game in 20 years. 97-mile-an-hour fastball, though, taken for a strike. Matt Chapman, yikes. Hitting over 315 bombs. That's 63 RBIs. We're not even halfway through the season now. That's quite a few. Almost takes one off the elbow. 1-1. And he is your AL vote getter for third base on that American League All-Star team. And that's going to be hit hard. Probably going to score a run. No. Brantley able to get it in quickly. So now with 1 out, A's with something cooking here. Second and third now. It's going to be Chris Davis. He's mired in a slump right now. Last 7 games hitting under 100. The perfect guy you want to see batting in this situation. He fouls away a slider for strike number 1. Ooh, takes a changeup, just missing the strike zone. Not going to harp on the umpire too much. They've gotten a lot of good calls tonight, and there's one there on that slider. 1-2 now. See if James tries to climb the ladder. He does. Davis not able to offer at it. 2-2. Swings through the slider. That's out number 2 here in the second. Great at-bat there. Well, not a great at-bat, but a great pitch sequence by Josh James. Get Chris Davis out without swinging the bat, leaving those runners at second and third. Hoping to strand him there against the A's 8-hole hitter, Austin Allen, who's quickly ahead of James, 2-0. High strike call, 98 now on the gun from James in the second inning of work here. Really digging deep. 97 on the top. The high inside strike zone. We're going to get that all night. That's going to be fun for James. Slider left way over the plate, but he's going to ground it weakly. James cover some ground there. They're going to leave 2 runners in scoring position. Still scoreless here in Oakland. We're through 2. Be right back. Correa's going to lead off the third for the Astros. Astros have collected a hit, but they've been retired in order thanks to inning double play in the second. Correa takes a strike on the outside corner. 0-1. Out in front of the changeup, and it's fouled away weakly. 0-2 now to Carlos Correa. Swings through the slider. Goes down on strikes. Second strikeout victim today by Daniel the Mustache Mengden.
The right fielder, number 30.
Kyle Tucker comes in on a bit of a hot streak. Getting the start over Reddick today. Fouls away the fastball. 0-1. Okay. Fouls the changeup away. 0-2. Tucker left his feet there to go down and get that one. One out here in the third. Nobody on. The 0-2 pitch to Tucker. It's a slider high. The 1-2 pitch.
That's a ball.
Outside. Ball 2. Don't think we're going to have 800 comments in tonight's game. Still sitting at 0 here in the top of the third. Mengden's 29th pitch. Or 30th. Here we go. 2-2. Fouled away. Staying alive. Goes out of the zone, swinging at the low strike there. Swings and misses, and that's going to be 2 outs as they complete the strikeout 2-3.
Garrett Stubbs.
Slider just dropped out of the zone there for Tucker. Garrett Stubbs will bat with nobody on and 2 outs here in the third. Mengden's delivery and a pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Going inside, ball 1. It's a good pitch to hit. He's going to pop it up here in the infield. Third baseman calling everybody off. He'll squeeze it for out number 3. We're through 2.5. Still scoreless here in Oakland. Josh James hoping to have a quieter, quicker inning when we come back. He's going to send up their 9-hole hitter, Chad Pinder, to lead off the third. He's in 7 dingers. Only a .211 average.
Nope, upstairs.
Lays off a high fastball, 1-0. Slider misses. 2-0. Swings through the high gas. Coming at 98 off the arm of Josh James. Counts now 2-1. Looks at the changeup there. That changeup coming in at 88. You know you guys got some gas. And the changeup is almost 90 on the gun. The changeup just misses. Count goes full to the leadoff batter here in the third inning for the A's. The payoff pitch. Redmond going to field it cleanly. Throw on to Ely for out number 1, 5-3. One gone here in the third. That's going to wrap it back around to the top of the lineup. Ramon Laureano, 1, 2, and 3 for the A's. All strikeout victims back in the first. He fouls that one away. You can see all the expanse of the out of bounds or foul territory here in Oakland. Swings through a high strike. 0-2 quickly to Ramon Laureano. The payoff pitch. It's falls victim to Stoink out for the second time tonight. And now there's 2 gone. James' 5th of the game. Tony Kemp. He struck out in his first plate appearance. Go back here with 2 outs and nobody on.
Oh, that's out.
This ball misses there. So get out of the way of that one coming in at the ribs. 2-0 to Kemp. You got to look for low and away, but watch out for in your ear. So he's through that one. Going to be a lot of late swings on that fastball, I believe. Especially if James can keep it in that high 90s area that he usually does. Oh, Kemp ready for the fastball there. Evens the count at 2-2. Swings through the fastball. So that's 2 strikeouts for the number 1 hitter, and now the backup or the number 2 hitter for the A's. And that's 3 gone here in the 3rd. We go to the top of the 4th. Still scoreless here in Oakland. George Springer going to lead it off for the Astros here in the 4th. They've still been retired in order, even though they had a hit. First pitch to George. Rain still coming down lightly. Swings through the slider. Way out in front of that one, 0-1. Pops that one up in the infield. Kemp's going to camp underneath it. Squeeze it for out number 1. Quick at bat there for George. Jose Altuve bats now. He has over 300 average. Looking for his first hit in this one after flying out in the 1st. Low slider. Mingden's throwing that early in the count. Astros hitters so far going after it. The 0-1 pitch.
The count 1-1.
Doesn't offer it that one. Count evens at 1-1.
Two balls, 1 strike.
Slider misses there, 2-1. Don't forget, folks, if you're watching the broadcast tonight and you're able to, let us know there in the YouTube feed where you're watching from, who you're watching with, especially if you got kiddos watching along. We'll try to get all those long-distance dedications in before this one's over. Springer hits that one hard. He's going to have to stop at first. Took a big turn around first. His left fielder getting it in quickly. So a 1-out single for the Astros with Yordan Alvarez now batting.
Alvarez.
He takes the ball.
Steal. Inside, ball 2.
Altuve going to get in there safely with a stolen base. Yordan takes the ball. Altuve with a great jump. So now he's in scoring position with only 1 out. 2-0 count to Yordan. Going to get Altuve to 3rd, but Yordan's going to ground out to the first baseman. 3 unassisted for out number 2. Waited on that changeup. Didn't hit it very hard. Michael Brantley now, if he can get another base hit here. Astros looking to get on the scoreboard here in the 4th. 2 outs, Altuve at 3rd. Brantley batting 1 for 1 so far in this one.
Ball, down.
Fastball misses low. The 1-0 pitch.
Nope, that's down.
Taken low and inside, 2-0. Bregman waits on deck, man. He'd love to get a chance to bat in this one, in this inning. The 2-0 pitch. Late on the fastball, 2-1.
1 strike.
Ooh. I think the booth were ready to call that a ball. Got 2-2 to Brantley. Freezes him on the low corner. Brantley's going to go down on strikes and leave a man. Langdon kind of hitting his groove here. Backwards stoink out. We're through 3.5. Still scoreless. Simeon going to lead off the fourth for the A's in a scoreless ball game. Astros have had a few base runners in this, exactly 2. Altuve reached third last inning where he was stranded. He doesn't get the call on that low and outside corner. Josh James asking about that one. Hopefully he can settle in, focus on the batter and not the umpire.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1 pitch. Way high. 3-1 now to Simeon, who struck out in his first appearance back in the first. The 3-1. Popped sky high over to the first base side. Yuli, one of the only Astros on that side of the infield. He squeezes it for out number 1.
Now batting.
Matt Olson singled in his first plate appearance. He bats here with 1 out and nobody on. Swing, you see the fastball.
0-1 the count.
Slider misses inside. 1-1 to Olson. Pushes him back there. 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Way high. So James is back to second consecutive 3-1 count here in the fourth. The 3-1 pitch. Swung through. It's going to go full. 1 out, nobody on for the A's here in the fourth. The payoff pitch. This is high. So the A's going to walk a base runner here with 1 out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Mark Canal bats. He hits one hard right into the gap. Probably going to score, man. We'll see how quickly Tucker can get this one in. Looks like they're going to have to hold him. Another second and third inning with less than 2 outs for the Astros. Able to get out of it in the last time. Hoping that James can dig deep here. Not going to be able to. That one's hit very deep. Going to score a base runner here. The RBI sacrifice fly for the A's gets him on the board. And the runner advances to third. Better than a 3-run homer, though. It's now 1-0 A's. Chris Davis struck out in his first plate appearance. He bats here with a runner on third. 2 gone. James missing the strike zone there with the first pitch of the at-bat. The 1-0. Hit hard, but right at Jose Altuve. He'll field it cleanly. Throw on to Yuli 4-3 for out number 3. We're through 4. A's get on the board thanks to a long sacrifice fly. 1-0 A's. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Oakland. Again, the Astros are looking to win their 7th game in a row. And they hope to, they're going to have to score at least 2. They were able to score a lot of runs. We played Friday night's game on Thursday.
The third baseman,
Alex Bregman looking for his first hit in this one. He'll bat with nobody on, leading off the 5th for the Astros.
Ball, that's low.
Takes the ball low because he's a pro. He almost rips it. We almost ripped it at the same time. The 1-1 pitch. Oh, he gives that one a ride. Folks, we may have tied this one up. Off the bat of Alex Bregman. It leaves the yard. It's 1-1 now. Bregman hits a stoink job, 409 feet. Long drive. Left 2 good pitches in back-to-back sequences there. Rips the first one foul. Waits on that one and just deposits it into that power alley over the left center field wall. See that extension? Perfect. We might get a flight path on this one. Nope. A's fans stand up saying, oh God, oh God, oh God. And stoink. 1-1 ball game now. Still nobody out in the fifth. Bregman with the leadoff homer in this inning. Yuli bats. He gets a great pitch to hit, but he's out in front of that cut fastball. Fouls it a long way for strike number one. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, changeup just catches the outside corner. Yuli asking about that one, didn't agree with the call. 0-2 pitch. Gonna have to protect, apparently, even more than normal. Oh, Yuli's gonna have some words for the umpire on that one. Not happy about that at bat. Takes a changeup out of the zone for a strike. And then having to be aggressive, swings through the fastball that was out of the zone. High. One gone here in the fifth. Carlos Correa struck out his first plate appearance. He lunges for one there. 0-1. Quickly to Carlos. Doesn't offer it that one. 1-1. Bregman led off the fifth inning for the Astros with a solo ding-dong. Yuli's been retired on strikes, and now Carlos Correa bats. He goes down and golfs one. It might drop. It's going to be dove for and missed. So Carlos with a one-out single.
The right fielder, number 30, Kyle Tucker.
That'll be Kyle Tucker now batting. Carlos Correa on first.
1-0.
Fastball low. Correa back.
Hey.
The 1-0 to Kyle Tucker.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Changeup misses inside. 2-0 now to Kyle. Swings the one out of the zone there. Got aggressive. 2-1.
Running.
Correa's going to get in, though, safely with a stolen base. Tucker swings and misses. So the count's now 2-2. Runner in scoring position with less than 2 outs for the Astros. Tucker gives that one a long ride, folks. Didn't matter if Carlos was on first or second, because Kyle Tucker is on a hot streak and puts one in the upper deck for a home run. That's right. The broadcast booth's going crazy here in Oakland. Whew, 427 feet. Stoink. Tucker with the 2-run homer. It's now 3-1. Astros. Garrett Stubbs now bats.
Now batting.
Still only one out here in the fifth.
Garrett Stubbs.
Stubbs going to pop one, and the shortstop's going to be able to get out and get it for out number 2. George Springer looking for his first hit today. He's put the bat on the ball twice. He bats with nobody on and 2 outs here in the fifth. Good pitch to hit. Got in front of the cut fastball. Mingden throws it mid-90s when he throws his four-seamer, and then he's got these other fastball offerings that come in a tick slower. Astros hitters not getting the timing down. But not only is it a new ball game, Astros take the lead there in the fifth, 3-1. We're halfway through this one. We'll be right back. Back here in Oakland, light rain still coming down. Some of the heavy stuff may be coming in later. That's why we started a little bit early tonight. 3-1 ball game. Cal Tucker deposits one in the seats.
Leading off for the A's,
Josh James now with a lead. First time he's pitched with one of those today. Slider misses there, 1-0. So the A's hitters laying off the slider. It's falling out of the zone. And when the hitters know that one of a pitcher's pitches is not going to be utilized, Bregman deep in the hole, but not able to move. Ooh, that was really close.
Up next for Oakland,
They're in the shift.
the left fielder.
Bregman ranging to his right. Still almost gets him out, but leadoff single for the A's. As we were saying, if the opposing team knows that a pitcher's not going to throw a slider, especially a hard thrower like Josh James, what that usually means is they could sit on the fastball. I mean, he does have a great changeup. Hadn't thrown it in a little bit, probably by design. Puts it back in their mind there. Bregman can't field it cleanly. That's going to be an error on Bregman. A fielding percentage. Oh no, base hit. Thank goodness. Fielding percentage stays right where it is. Now there's 2 on for the A's. 1 gone. Tony Kemp trying to avoid the golden sombrero here in the 5th. He does avoid the sombrero. He's going to hit it center field. Springer going to catch it on the fly. Ooh, great throw to third, keeping the runner at second. Now 2 gone, first and second. James has had a lot of base runners tonight. As you see with that score, he's been able to leave a lot of base runners for the A's on the base path. There's that slider missing the zone. 1-0. Fastball's hit hard. It's going to drop right in front of Brantley. They're going to keep the runner at third. Oh, by Brantley. The base is now full. The A's cleanup man. Olsen misses. The slider misses the zone. Swings to the changeup, 1-1. A little bit of twitchy bum time. It's early in the ball game. We're halfway through. But nowhere to put Olsen. The base is full of A's. 2 outs here in the 5th. The 2-1 pitch. Changeup fouled away. Count evens at 2-2. Swung through the fastball. Another strikeout for James. Great time to do that one too with the bases full. They leave them loaded, and we're through 5. Astros 3, A's 1. Jose Altuve is going to lead off the 6th for the Astros. He's 1 for 2. Single back in the 4th. Waits on that slider. Will it carry? Will it carry? Oh, caught at the wall for out number 1. Jordan looking to get off the schneid. He's 0 for 2. A's now in the shift against Jordan. Hits it hard, but right at the first baseman. He'll go unassisted for out number 2. Michael Brantley's been a big part of the run scoring today for the Astros. He bats here in the 6th with 2 outs and nobody on. Aggressively out of the zone there. 0-1 on the foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Taken low. 1-1. Going to be grounded weakly to Kemp at second base. He'll throw on to first. We play by the first baseman. They go 4-3 for out number 3. We're through 5.5. Astros lead this one 3-1. We'll be right back.
the A's, the right fielder.
Not a single comment in this one after back-to-back games of 700 plus. We've really fallen off here on this Saturday. Everybody's got Kentucky Derby hangover. The 1-0.
Ball 2.
James behind 2-0 now to Kanaa. Don't want to go behind 3-0. And he doesn't, swinging through the
I got 2-1
fastball.
count.
2-1. James left him loaded back in the fifth,
that
striking
guy.
out the A's four-hole hitter, the cleanup man, with the bases loaded. 3-1 pitch here. Hit hard and a long way. Only chances to go foul, and it's not. They inch closer. It's 3-2 on the long home run. Solo job. Kanaa just turns and burns it. Still nobody out here in the sixth. It's now 3-2 Astros.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt.
Back-to-back hits here for the A's. After the single there. James with 77 pitches.
The batter, number
Best to get somebody up in the bullpen here.
designated
Try to
hitter,
keep this from being a
Chris
crazy inning.
Davis.
Chris Davis hits the slider. The 1-0 pitch. This is high. Now James needs to settle down here. Big moment. Finds the strike zone with the slider. Digs deep. 2-1. Hit a long way. But Springer going to have time to camp underneath it for out number 2. That's only the first out in this one. Seems like this inning's been a long one.
Now batting,
Austin Allen's had a hit so far in 2 plate appearances. He bats with a runner on first. Ooh, that's going to get through the infield. They're going to hold it second. First and second now for the A's. 1 gone in the 6th. Astros clinging to a 3-2 lead.
now batting, the left fielder, Chad.
Still only 1 out.
Ball 1.
Change-up misses there. Chad Pender will bat. He's already with 1 run across here in the 6th. He looks at the fastball. Called strike. Slider left over the heart of the plate, fouled away. 1-2. Could be a double play here. They go 6-4, safe at first. They get the lead runner. Ball just not hit hard enough.
Number 22.
And Pender hustling down the line. Ooh, it looked like they were broken up there at second, too. So 2 gone now, first and third. Dusty Baker going to bring in Chris Davinsky to get him out of it. Josh James going to leave this one. He's responsible for the 2 runners on, but great game by Josh James. Of course, he wants to finish the inning. With the A's batters putting the bat on the ball.
Your attention, please.
So Chris Davinsky will come in. He brings a sub-3 ERA, 34 strikeouts over 20 innings. See if he can continue that success here in a pressure situation to come out of the bullpen. And he gets a fastball strike for number 1. The 0-1. Right on the inside corner. Quickly 0-2. And he's going to induce a pop-up right to George Springer in center, who squeezes it for out number 3. The A's get 1. That was a long inning. Seems like a long time ago that Mark Kanaa banged that one into the left field seats here in Oakland. 3-2 now through 6. A's going to go to the bullpen for the 7th. J.D. Wendelken, sub-4 ERA. Alex Bregman with a ding-dong already in this one. He bats for the third time today,
Bregman.
leading off the 7th. Big pitch to hit, and he deposits into left field for a leadoff single.
Now batting.
So the Astros looking to tack on some more here late. Leading to a 1-run lead. La Pina now bats. Looking for his first hit today. Fouls away the changeup.
Ball, that's out.
Taking outside, 1-1. Bregman on first, 3-2 lead. Nobody out here in the 7th. Low.
One ball.
Really offers though. It's now 1-2 to Pina. Changeup just buried wide Wendelken. And the fastball is too late. A swing by Yuli, so he goes down on strikes for out number 1 here in the 7th. Correa. He's 1 for 2 today. Bregman still at first. Now 1 gone. Correa fouls the first pitch away. Oh, then they got him. They did. Bregman was leaning, and he's thrown out at first. So that leadoff single's erased, and now Correa bats with the bases empty and 2 gone. 3-0-1 pitch. Swung through the changeup out in front. Fouls the changeup away to stay alive. Still 0-2. Rain's been coming down throughout this one. 2-2 now to Carlos. Or 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Now it's 2-2.
2 strikes.
The 2-2 pitch. Correa hits it a long way. It's a long way, folks. That's going to go over the wall. Oh, Bregman's still at first. That's a 2-run homer, but Correa just golfs that one to the moon. Astros fans here in Oakland going nuts. The Astros get that run back. It's now 4-2 after the Correa ding-dong. Watch, it goes down the zone. That one about knee-high. Straightaway center here in Oakland. Ding-dong, the pitch is dead. Kyle Tucker, speaking of ding-dongs, he's had a home run today in this one. He bats with 2 outs still, nobody out, or nobody on. And now a 4-2 ball game. Takes the ball low.
1-0.
The 1-1 pitch.
Nope.
2-1 now after the changeup misses. Ooh. Fouls the slurve away. It was on the inside corner. Lucky to get a piece of that. 2-2 pitch. Tucker, it was got some wheels, but they go 3-1 for out number 3. Carlos Correa extends the Astros lead to 4-2 with the strike job there in the middle of the 7th. We're stretching it here in Oakland. We'll be right back. A's 2, Astros 4. Tony Kemp leaded off for the A's in the bottom half of the 7th. Davinsky back on, just pitched to 1 batter. Joe Smith getting warmed up in case things get squirrely. Kemp very familiar with Davinsky. They were teammates for a long time on the Astros, both World Series champions. The 1-0 pitch. Watches a fastball high, 1-1. Shout out to Cole Fields up here in the booth with us tonight.
That's in. Ball 2.
Yeah, okay. That one's going to find foul territory here at Oakland. 2-2 now to Kemp. Change up misses low, count goes full. The leadoff man for the A's here in the 7th. The payoff pitch. Altuve to his left. He goes 4-3 for out number 1. Reminds us of that World Series 9th inning at LA. Ground ball. This should do it. Played just like that, and the Astros fans all around the world went nuts. Davinsky misses low. Astros, of course, losing a heartbreaking series last season to the Washington Nationals. Hopefully the deal can get worked out soon where the guys are back on the field. This Quaranseason broadcast, these will go away when that day comes. I'll be excited. I've enjoyed playing the games, enjoyed broadcasting to you guys, but not as much as I enjoy watching the Astros, so that's what we're hoping for. Sooner than later, the 3-0 pitch.
Outside.
4 straight pitches on the walk.
Now batting. First baseman.
Maybe a mound visit here. Like Brent Strom, the pitching coach for the Astros, come out and talk to Devo. 1 out base runner for Oakland. Let's stick with Devo here. Got to be careful. Change up misses outside. That's now 5 straight balls out of the hand of the Dragon. Just swinging a miss on a changeup there for a strike. The 1-1 pitch. Swung through.
1-2.
1-2 now. Rips the fastball foul. Swing and a miss on a changeup. Good spot for that. Stromey came out and said, "Let's just strike this mother out."
The right fielder, number 20.
Davinsky does. Gets a swing and a miss on the low changeup. Almost offers there, but heads up. And I've been a tough out tonight for the Astros. Home run and a double. Comes through again for the A's with a single. 2-out single. Runners will be at first and second now. 2 guys warming up over there in the Oakland bullpen. And speaking of bullpens, Joe Smith going to come out and pitch for the Astros here.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the
Astros 7th inning man Joe Smith comes in with 2 outs in the 7th. We're hoping for a quick appearance here. He'll bat with 2 A's on.
Inside, ball 1.
This is their 1-0. Fastball hit hard. Brantley going to field it cleanly. Could be a close play at the plate. Look at this. Oh, just misses. Good play by Brantley, getting it in quickly. Throw was close. A's get a run back. How huge is that Carlos Correa home run now? Score is now 4-3. Fastball taken there for a strike. Swings with a slider. Chris Davis so far 0 for 3 tonight. He bats with 2 runners on and 2 outs. Can't freeze him there with the slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Does with the sinker, though. Gets a swing and a miss. I'll tell you, the Astros pitchers tonight have done a great job leaving men on base. A's must have done that like 20 times, it feels like. Astros clinging to a 4-3 lead after 7. Be right back. Pettit going to come in for the A's. He brings in a 5+ ERA.
Leading off for the Astros, the catcher.
Garrett Stubbs going to lead it off for the Astros in the 8th. Now just a 4-3 lead. New pitcher for the A's. A lot of foul territory here in Oakland, and that one lands in it. 0-1 now. Stubbs riffs one. 1-1 now, or 0-2. Got to protect, but he's seen 2 pitches to hit so far in this at bat. The first for Pettit, or Petit.
Oh, that's just out.
Not sure. 27,000 Oakland fans here to see the Astros try to win their 7th in a row. Oh, still out in front of the changeup. He waits and still misses it. Stubbs not happy with that at bat.
The center fielder, number 4.
Waits on it, and he's still is out front. Eyes were closed too. Not going to help him. 1 gone here for Springer now. He looks at the fastball in the outside corner. 0-1. Late on that fastball. No, early. Fouling it away. 0-2. They expand the strike zone with 2 strikes. Feel like he expanded a little too much there. Late on that fastball. Swung through and missed by George Springer. So 2 gone here for the Astros. Altuve will now bat with nobody on and 2 outs. Not a good pitch to swing at. Astros clinging to a 4-3 lead. Altuve's had a monster series, 5 for 8. He's had a hit in 3 plate appearances so far tonight in this one. The 0-1.
Nope. Outside.
Ball outside. 1-1.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Tries to hold up. Home plate umpire says nope, he went around. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Altuve fouls it away. Keeps the at-bat alive here. Looking for it to ignite a 2-out rally. It's a piece of that high fastball. 1-2 again. Out in front of the changeup. Good hitting there by the A's reliever. Ooh, that was 3 strikeouts. He struck out the side. We're through 7.5. Astros 4, A's 3. Jamie Presley time. Sorry, Ryan Presley time. Be crazy if Jamie Presley was pitching. Ryan Presley comes in to pitch the 8th. Astros with a 4-3 lead.
Number 55.
Rain falling down a little bit harder now.
At the ball.
Slider misses there. 1-0. You can see the high gas. 1-1. Can't catch up to it. 1-2. Fouls that one away. We'll do 1-2 again. Swinging through the low fastball. 1 out here in the 8th for the Astros and Ryan Presley.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jack Vinter.
Slider's fouled away by Chad Pinder. He's hitless tonight.
Ball one.
Going off with that fastball, 1-1. That ball's fouled away. The 1-2 pitch. Freezes him with the high fastball. Presley back-to-back strikeouts out of the pen. Now 2 gone for the top of the A's lineup. Ramon Laureano. Curveball slides out of the zone there. 1-0.
That's ball
This
two.
is high. 2-0. Fastball swung and missed on. 2-1.
Oh, that is
3-1 now after striking out the first 2 batters he's faced. Presley struggling to find the strike zone. It's a swing and a miss there. Full count now. I'm struggling to find the words. He's struggling to find the strike zone. Bregman to his left. Throws on to Yuli for out number 3. Presley comes in and gets 1, 2, 3. We go to the top of the 9th. Astros would like to get some insurance here. 4-3. Big boys coming up too. Be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
Jake Diekman,
Now pitching for
recently
the
traded from a blue team, apparently, sporting the blue glove.
Diekman.
Alvarez will bat, yeah, looking for some insurance here.
Jordan.
Be great to see a home run, a dinger. Alvarez leads off the 9th. 4-3 ball game. A's in the shift. Ooh, Alvarez tries to go there to that left side. Would be an easy double. Fouled away. 0-1. Sidewinder from Diekman. Late decision there. Bad decision too. 0-2 now. Three-pitch strike out for Jordan Alvarez. He's in a bit of a slump. Dusty gonna have to figure something out there. Brantley bats with 1 out. He goes after the high fastball out of the zone. 0-1 to Brantley. You see the slider, 0-2. 0-2 pitch, got to protect.
That's a ball.
Ball high and outside, 1-2. You can see the slider. Back-to-back strikeouts for Diekman.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex.
Bregman bats. He's had a home run in this one. He's 2 for 3 with a homer and a single. That slider found the zone. Yikes. 0-1 now.
1-1.
Goes head hunting and misses 1-1.
Ball two.
Slider misses high, 2-1.
2-1.
Good pitch to hit there, fouled away though, 2-2. So you see the slider. Diekman strikes out the side for the Astros in the 8th. Score's going to remain 4-3. Osuna going to come in, try to close the door. The Astros get their 7th win in a row. We'll be right back. It's going to be Tony Kemp. But before we get to Kemp, want to remind you this copyrighted telecast is presented by the authority of the Office of Matt Deaton. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without express written consent. Osuna comes in to pitch for the Astros here in the ninth, trying to close the door, looking for his 17th save of the year. You have to get it started against an old teammate in Tony Kemp. Slave misses there, 1-0. Fastball looked at for a strike. So you can see the changeup. 1-2 to Kemp. Bottom of the ninth. The Astros lead this one 4-3. They've been out hit today. Had some good at-bats, although they just struck out for the side last inning. Looking for their 7th win in a row here against first place Oakland, and Osuna leads off the ninth with a strikeout of Tony Kemp, who is just flabbergasted. Tossing his bat to the dugout as he walks over there. Marcus Semien will come up with 1 out. Takes a slurve for a strike on the outside corner. He swings through the high fastball coming in at 98. Osuna will hit 100. Not every appearance, but he's hit 100 on the gun before. It's going to be a 1-out single. Astros are throwing him in the shift currently. So Simeon's on base. He's the tying run. They're going to pinch run for him. Matt Olson will bat. Swings through a 99-mile-an-hour fastball.
Runner, yes.
They're trying to take off. He's going to get there safely.
Your attention, please.
So the A's have the tying run at second base with only 1 out here in the ninth. There's a 1-1 count to Olson. He's late on that fastball, 1-2. Fouls the slurve away. The 1-2 again. Swung through. Osuna with another strikeout. The A's down to their final out.
The right fielder, number 20, Mark.
And it's up to Mark Canha. He's had a great game today. Homer, double, single. Been a tough out to get for the Astros pitching staff. But Osuna might have him figured out quickly. 0-2. And the A's are down to their final strike. Looking for their 7th in a row. And they're going to get it on a strikeout. Stoik job. Osuna comes in and strikes out the side in the ninth for the Astros. Shuts the door. Gets the save, his 18th of the year. Astros win their 7th in a row against first place Oakland. Doing it on the road. Folks, we'll go for 8 in a row. Let's do that. Let's go for 8 in a row tomorrow night, 7:10 first pitch, as the Astros try to sweep the first place A's here in Oakland. Josh James with a great start to this game. Left a lot of base runners on for the A's. They did collect more hits, but the Astros pitching staff with a lot of swings and misses, inducing a lot of strikeouts. The Astros get to the A's ace, Daniel Mingan. He gives up 3 earned. A couple Astros go deep today. Carlos Correa, Kyle Tucker, and Alex Bregman. Great game for the Astros, getting 4 runs, only 7 hits. Very efficient. We'll go for 7. No, we'll go for 8 in a row tomorrow. We'll go for 8 in a row. Astros fans will be broadcasting that game from Deer Park, Texas at 7:10 p.m. Hopefully you'll join us. Thanks for those that joined us tonight, or if you're watching it later, go Stros and wash your hands.